Good morning. Welcome in this sacred yoga meditation session. Today's theme is dealing with distraction and discomfort. A lot of D's. We're going to teach you how to do the yoga, and not in a physical way, but in an emotional, mental and spiritual way. And the music is 285 Hertz, which supports deep generative tissue healing. So, the theme of today is dealing with discomfort and distraction. Now take a moment to land on your mat and to land with the idea what this means for you. And if you're ready, put your hands in a prayer position in front of your heart and make an intention for this session, or even for today, or even for the rest of the week if you really feel distracted and nervous and a lot of discomfort in your system. What would you like to achieve? Now sit on the floor, preferably in a crossed leg position with your hands with the back and your palms up. And start arriving on the mat in the here and the now. And if we feel distracted and if we feel discomfort, it's really hard to be in the here and the now because we live in the past or in the future. So it starts with an intention to make to be here in the now for at least 15 minutes. Only you and your thoughts and your feelings, and nothing and nobody else. Try to eliminate everything from the outside world into this little bulb on your mat, this little energy bulb on your mat. And start to feel how you sit on your mat. Just observe your body. Observe your breathing, observe your thoughts, observe your emotions, as if you have this objective observer in you, which you have because it's your divine self, it's your source consciousness, it's your universal awareness, so to say. So just observe yourself without judgments. It's all right. And at this point, it's really good to be distracted or have a lot of discomfort so that you can see it and feel it and detect it and know it. If you don't know how your system is affected by stress and all kinds of distraction, then you live in your survival mode and you go on, and this is the moment just to feel how you feel. What do you need? What is important for you? Feel the alignment with your body and your feelings and your thoughts. Everything has value. Everything can be here. This is how we start to arrive, just to be aware of what is at this moment. And when you feel you are arriving on the mat and you have this intention to relax and sink in more and focus on yourself and be the head person, the head actor of your part, of your play. Then start to focus on your breathing. To Today we practice lotus breathing. And lotus breathing is, we start with relaxed shoulders and a relaxed neck and a relaxed chest. And the only part which is moving in our body is our lower belly. And we pull the lower belly muscles in during the exhalation. And then we stop for 2 seconds and then we relax. So the inhalation can fall deeply into the belly as if it's like a bowl. And it's really a sensational feeling to be so relaxed in the inhalation, because normally inhalation is the tension part and exhalation is the relaxation part. Now we pull in and use 6 seconds for the pulling in of your belly muscles. And then stop for 2 seconds, don't do anything, and then relax in 4 seconds, and that we call inhalation. And breathe out through the F. Make your mouth as hollow as possible. Make even a beautiful sound with the F. Now let your breath fall in into your nose, into your belly, through your nose. And make your breathing lower and slower each time you inhale and exhale. Breathing consciously the way you do now is the perfect way to prepare yourself for a stressful day. As long you can keep on breathing low and slow, there will be no stress. So this is your focus. Just focus on your alignment. And your alignment is your soul having a mission, having a passion, feeling the urge to grow and flow. This is who you are, and this is who you align with. Not with the matrix 3D surviving version of yourself, which is also there and which is really effective for stress in the outside world. But now we're aligning with the inside world, focusing on our own breathing. Be the eye in the storm because of that. There's so much happening around us, and we are just breathing and focusing on ourselves. By breathing, we exclude the outside world by just focusing on ourselves. While you're breathing low and slow and lower and slower, we're going to dive deep into the earth to make a connection with the dark soul of Mother Earth, our deepest feeling, our deepest flow that we can reach. So every time we inhale, we push ourselves down a little into our visualized tube. We call that pillar of light, and we're sitting in that. It's an electromagnetic stream, power stream that we actually are made of, but we are fully wrapped and packed with a body and flesh and tissue and bones and everything. But underneath, the quality of our energy, or our energy, what energy is an electromagnetic field. And what we're doing now is to put it on like a button, because we are not trained to see ourselves as an electromagnetic being. But if we do, then we are manifestors and creators, because we know that what we send out in thoughts, that we pull this in as feelings. And that's what's manifestation about. It's all about. So every time we breathe in, we dive a little bit deeper into the earth. If you do that long enough, you will be ending at the center of the earth, just in the center of the earth. And going to the center of the earth, you meet so many energies and structures like minerals and everything which is providing us to live and to enjoy life, like crystals and everything Earth is providing us to nurture us. She feeds us and we live on her. So we're diving into her womb, so to say, because it's like a bowl. At this point we are not visualizing flat earth, but really a bowl, and in the middle of the bowl we are connected with everything earth has. We are this energy. It's our own internal energy, and it's the energy of the deepest feeling, the deepest density we have. And now connect yourself some way in the center of the earth. Leave a part of you behind, or leave your feet behind, or leave maybe a cord or a chain or roots of a tree which grow from your feet or your root chakra. Just make a connection with the center of the earth, which says stay connected. This is who you are. This is owning the feminine God energy in you, the deepest feeling. It's what she represents. And be sure that you are connected to this energy on a daily basis. Because if you are connected with the divine feminine energy, your feeling will be pure and innocence. And you will be intuitive. You will know when something is bad for you. You will know when something is good for you. You will not doubt in the path you have to walk as a soul, because you are driven by pureness and holiness. The divine feminine God has the energy of the Holy Maria, who is getting the baby of the God without any physical activity before. So that is something. And the other frequency of the feminine God is Kundalini sexual energy, which is the power of our activity. So we're just owning those frequencies in our system because they are denied in us, and they are lost in us, and they are lost in our consciousness. But it's who we are, and now we are connecting with her as in us. So breathe in this energy. Breathe in the earth and fill your body, the cells of your body and your whole energy filled with this earth energy, with this feminine quality, with this nurturing, grounding quality. Maybe you start to feel heavy. Maybe you start to feel even tired. Those are signals that you are connecting with earth. And now at the same time that you are connecting with earth, we extend our tube and it goes all the way to the endlessness of the cosmos. And here we have the same. This is our endless space. This is our masculine God energy, which is the highest intelligence in us, in the thought form. It's the thought form we stay when we physically die. Actually, when we physically die, we stay this thought and feeling form, the divine God. And our temporary self is the Kundalini and the focus, the penetration power, the Christ consciousness. So, God is a 4 polarity energy. Just for your consciousness. And breathe out the light you take down. With the inhalation you breathe in earth energy, with the exhalation you bring down light down to fill your cells and to fill your energy body. And just keep on doing that. Keep on doing that. And maybe you want to start to use your hands to emphasize the movement of the light coming in. Normally we do this at the end of a session, and we will do this today as well. We bring the light down in our auric field, but now we start with that as the first part of our movement, and bring the light all the way down to the center of the earth. That's your complete auric field. The reason we're doing this at the beginning of the session, I strongly feel, is because the theme is dealing with distraction and discomfort. And this is one way to protect yourself, to make yourself light streamers, to fill your auric field with light and see the light and feel the light that you are now painting your auric field with, and feel the strength and the power of this light. It will make that the outside world will just react like a Teflon part. You will not be affected by distortion of the outside world. It will not come in. Okay, have one big breathing in and then start to move your shoulders a little bit, just the way you want to move your shoulders. A lot of distraction and a lot of discomfort we hold in our shoulders. Like a swimming, I do a rounds, but you can just do what you want. Everybody has own shoulder issues. Just feel where you hold the tension in your shoulders. Or maybe you have done physical things like painting or moving boxes, houses, and then you feel other things in your shoulders, but just let the moving of your shoulders massage your shoulders. You can do two at the same time. circles in front and behind. Just see what your body needs at this moment. Also a little bit your neck. Make half circles in your neck. Don't do whole circles. Let your chin on your chest. Make them moving. This will free your throat chakra to just speak your truth and communicate as pure and honest you can be. The back of your neck. I don't believe in circling because your neck is so vulnerable. So do half circles from left to right. In the back now. Do it slowly. And just feel how good it feels to speak your truth and only your truth. Okay, and breathe deeply again. Now slowly take your time, stand up for a standing position. Just stand and feel your stand. What is it what you feel? Just accept the feeling. And now very slowly start to shake. And everything which is tensed, everything what is blocked, you can drop it through your vertical power current, through your pillar, and drop it in the center of the earth. The earth is so strong in detoxifying. Don't be worried that you dump your shit into the earth, because she will neutralize it instantly. This is the moment to shake everything off what you don't need, which makes you distressed, which makes you nervous, which makes you discomfort. Just give your body the permission to release everything, and you can use your breathing as an extra tool. Everything you don't need, which is not yours, just get rid of it. Dump it into the earth. It sounds not nice, I know, but it is really nice to do. And if you have like difficulties with dumping your shit in the earth, ask her permission, then you feel that it's not even shit for her. And use your pillar of light to get the light in. Let your light shower, but use your feet to shake it out. Shake it out. Do it fast with 2 feet. Do it as fast as you can. And slow down. Stop and feel. This is a release for the 3rd chakra. We're going to do some shaking again, but on the other way. Not shaking, it's more stamping, that we feel that working on the legs is not related to one chakra but affects all the chakras. So now we're going to firm the first chakra, like stamping, and make it heavy. And feel in your heaviness the right way that you are walking. And feel the different quality of the shaking and the walking. We have freed your third chakra, our third chakra, and now we're opening up the first to walk the way we have to walk as a soul, without distraction, without being distracted by the outside world. Make yourself heavy as possible, as if you are an elephant. Make sounds if you can. And stand still. And feel. And feel the difference in your body after the first shake. Where do you feel more space in your body? Where do you feel the difference? Now widen your legs as much as possible. Open your arms as wide as possible. Align with the cosmos and align with the earth. You are a pillar of light. You are an antenna. And now bend forward as slow as possible till your hands are on the mat, and if they don't reach the mat, that's perfectly all right. And if you can go further, please be welcome to do that. Some people can have their elbows on the mat, not me. But if you can, just have fun with it. And you know the drill, no muscle power, no willpower, only relaxation in the exhalation. Now very slowly make yourself going up again, vertebrae by vertebrae. Make it as slow as possible. And put your feet together. Stand one moment. And then we're going to sit on the floor. Lay on the floor with your back. Put your feet, your legs in a hook on the floor. And then bring out, your hands are just laying down beside you. And then bring down your right foot as if you bike. And then you bring it back. And then you bring out your left foot. And then you bring it in. And the moment your left foot goes in, it's like biking, and you can do it slow or you can do it fast, whatever you want. If you want to make a more fitness experience, you can put your hands fall down into under your head. This is very good for your belly muscles. Some people love that, others don't. Just feel what you like, what you want, what serves you. What do you need? Don't touch the floor. And the last one. And now you bring your legs up in the air and we do the same thing. We just drop one leg, not on the floor, and just above the floor, you bring it back up. And when your leg is up, the other one goes down, not all the way to the floor, but just hanging just like 5 centimeters above. This is not only fitness, this is also strengthening your organs and making them work together better because of the nervous streamers who are activated. This is pure self-love, if you believe it or not. Go for it. And the last one, put your feet in the air and then grab your toes for happy baby. Play with your legs, play with your feet. Be as free as a little innocent baby, enjoying the new adventure of life. And now pull your knees together towards your chest and roll yourself a little from left to right to massage your lower back. And then keep your left leg towards your chest. Stretch your right leg out. Put your left leg on your right leg. Stretch your hands out. Look to the left. Keep your shoulders on the floor. Cat stretch. And the other side. Stretch your left leg. Pull your right leg towards your chest. Put it over your left leg. Stretch your arms, look to the right. And the last posture is the Savasana, the corpse pose. Lay on your back with your hands with the palms up. For the last couple of minutes, relaxation and integration. And maybe you put a blanket over yourself not to get cold. very slowly start to move your fingers and toes to give your body the signal that you will move in a little while. Stretch yourself out as much as possible. Then roll over to your right side to get in a fetus position and get yourself seated this way. Or just roll yourself up as a little ball till you have a seated position, preferably cross-legged, because it has the intention of meditation. But if that's not possible for you, sit on a chair and have this vertical experience. Vertical is important to be able to visualize properly our pillar of light, which can be horizontal active, or if you lay down horizontal, it can be vertical active, but the practice is so much easier if you just feel how it relates to you when you sit, because it suits you. The moment you start to sit and focus on the pillar of light, it's there already, and that's because of the practice. And the more you practice, the more strong and firm and clear this pillar of light will be and work for you. So if you're sitting on the mat with the palms of your arms, of your hands up, resting on your knees, we're starting to align with our breathing again, and feel the different sensation of now and the feeling when you started. Just be aware what a little movement can do, which is also the message for today. When you get stuck in something, or when you have this repetition emotions or thoughts that you don't want because you feel victimized or suffering from thoughts or emotions, then just start to move. Do some yoga, do some walking, do some biking, do some sport, and the movement will change the mood because the energy has moved. Today's topic is dealing with distraction and discomfort. There's a lot of distraction and discomfort in the world, in the outside world, affecting us. And we are practicing to do the yoga, which means whatever happens around us, we are able to center inside and focus on ourselves and keep ourselves on our own path. And of course there is distraction. Of course there is discomfort. There's everything necessary and possible for you to not walk your path as a soul. That's what all society is based on, actually, to keep you from being conscious and being aware and arrive in your flourishing, whatever you want to achieve in your life. So just make a decision to be focused on yourself today, now, in this time. And breathe in the earth energy, breathe out the cosmic energy, and fill your body and energy field with earth and cosmic energy. And make the alignment with your inner feminine God and your inner masculine God. If they're too far away in opposites, bring them together in a circle. The lines will touch and they will be one in your higher heart. That's your place of refuge, because this is who you really are. This frequency is who you really are. You are the divine God in yourself, masculine and feminine. So when you feel distracted and discomfort, just put your hands on your higher heart, make contact with those divine frequencies in you, and just sit with it. Just sit with 2 minutes, for 2 minutes, only with your higher heart. Every problem you have, every dilemma you have, every stress moment you have, just align with yourself, sit down, put your hands on your higher heart, and listen. It's another way to deal with stress. It's another way to deal with distraction. It's just self-care. Try it. From this point on, we're going to connect our chakra realities, the way we experience. We're going to make it divine, because we know that everything we are experiencing is divine, except when we forget. So in the first chakra, the realm of our body, stress and distraction and discomfort makes our body go away, not be here, to feel cramped, to feel freezed. Just make contact with your body and give yourself permission to relax the body. How stressful life is. The external outside world might be even more stressful than you experience it now. And it might get really bad and worse. So feel your physical ability to keep on breathing into your body and stay relaxed, because you are connected with your divine self, your masculine and feminine God. That's your refuge. That's where you go when it's getting really stressful. So give yourself from this point, from the divine self, permission to relax the body, to decramp, to defrost. It's okay to be relaxed in a stressful world. It's even better to have a relaxed body in a stressful world. You are relaxed because you are breathing and you are connecting yourself with the divine gods in you. That's the best you can do. Taking care of yourself. Now we go into the second chakra, which is the realm of our creativity and our sexuality and our emotions. Feelings, better to say. Here we can feel a lot of fear of not being enough, not having enough. And we can distract ourselves a lot with eating bad stuff or using drugs or alcohol just to numb ourselves. That's a lot of distraction, and that's a lot of discomfort in our body. Because if we use drugs, we can have this enlightened feeling of bliss and relaxation, but afterwards we have to deal with the toxicity of the drugs. We have to deal with the contraction. So in in this chakra, we just accept that we are needy. And that we are, in Dutch we call that rupsje nooit genoeg. It's like we have never enough. It's a bottomless feeling that whatever you eat or whatever you drink or whatever you do, that it's not satisfying. It's not enough. It's that feeling. And now we are connecting this feeling to our divine self, which knows that there is only this life force. And just connect with your life force and know that whoever or whatever uses whatever, if you go to a restaurant and you connect to wine and food, and it can be really stressful for your body and for your, but it can also be the alignment of your higher self. Just know that everything you feel and everything you need is provided from your higher self. So if you have sexual needs, you can see them as a low thing, but you can also see it as a divine thing. It's another way of looking at yourself. Just give yourself permission to see that everything is divine in you. Also, your craving for, well, even if it's porn or even if it's processed food or fast food, or even if it's alcohol or drugs, just relax into the divine purpose of your needs, because they are divine, but you never have looked it that way. And now we go to the third chakra, which is the realm of our identity, and this is where we feel nervosity and anger and all those shit things we don't want to feel. And just connect them to your divine self. Just know that distraction and discomfort is what you need in order to make the right decisions. It's like making a mistake. We can feel really bad about mistakes, but because of the mistake, we go into a direction which we never would have gone without a mistake. And this is the same with everything you feel in your body. Nervosity, stress, tension. It says something and it gives you the right direction. But keep on focusing on yourself. You are the only one important, not other people, not other people's choices, not other people's life. It's only you. And we see this as egoistic, but actually it's the most social thing you can do. To be your best self, to live your best life, and to choose only for yourself. And you know why you serve people by doing this? Because people need to see what self-care is. They need to see what choosing for self-love is. You are an example for the world. That's the reason you should do it. Just stay focused on yourself. And then we go to the heart, The realm of the heart is the realm where we feel love, where we are love, where we feel connected with other loving beings. And there's a lot of distraction and a lot of discomfort in this area. Just connect yourself with your divine purpose. You are unconditional love. And because you are unconditional love, you will connect with unconditional love. You will see unconditional love. You will be unconditional love, and you will create unconditional love. Just trust and be grateful for everything you are manifesting. And from this point you can see the distraction and the discomfort, but from the outside of you, because you are love and only love. And just connect yourself with your higher purpose and see that from this point you cannot be distracted, you cannot be discomforted, because this is comfort, this is focus, this is path. So be grateful for the love you are, because that's the navigator of your life, and you will navigate right because of your love. You will never be able to make mistakes from this point. If you choose from love, everything will be in divine purpose. Trust on that. And from this point on, we continue to the throat, because if you speak love, if you express love, if you communicate love and the truth of your soul, there cannot be mistakes. And truth cannot be mistaken. It will always fall at the right place. And also trust on this process. Just keep on expressing your truth and your truth self, and it all is well. And now we continue to go to the 6th chakra, the place of intuition, your forehead, your place in the world. And don't be distracted what your place in the world is. We are raised up to see ourselves as small, as unvaluable, as nothings. And we are important. It's important that you take your place in this world, that you have this authority. If you don't make an authority of yourself, nobody does. So it's your task to be the authority in that what you see is important in life. You are the director, you are the pioneer, and you may own that position. And if you do that, there will be no distraction and no discomfort. Just take your place, own it, own your place. Now we rise up to the 7th chakra, and what we do is I manually seal all the realities in the chakras as if this is the new reality, which is the new reality. And in the 7th chakra, we seal this reality in the highest good for everyone. And then we go up through the 8th chakra, which are the dimensions, and we put our fingers dipping in the light as we did before in the beginning of this session, and then we bring the light down to paint ourselves a golden egg, and feel how much firm your golden egg is today, since we already have designed one in this session. And make it all through the center of the earth, this egg, so that you are in it completely. When you're ready, put your hands in prayer position in front of your heart and say Sat Nam, Namaste, or I am light, or all three, and close the session. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a great session and I wish you a great day without discomfort and distraction. Namaste.